everyone, and welcome to our channel, our first video on the channel, so welcome. My name's Jade.
Hi, I'm Matt.
And we are the Maple Brits. We're going to start off our channel with a Disney 18 question tag video. We've seen this from another couple of channels recently. Thought it'd be an interesting way of kind of answering some Disney questions and for you to be able to get to know us a little bit better. We'll take it in turns because there's 18 questions, and while we could talk about Disney pretty much all day every day, we don't want you to have to listen to us for hours on end. So yeah, we'll kick off with the first question. So first question is for Matt. Which movie or scene would you want to be in?
I think it'd definitely be like the Lion King, the kind of opening Lion King, just where it's like all the different types of creatures around, and it's just that epic scene. It just like to be part of that would be incredible. I think it's just such an iconic thing as well, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of sights and sounds and pretty incredible experience. Good answer, like it. Question 2, what is your best moment in a Disney park? I guess the answer to this one kind of answers a couple of the other questions, so I'll bypass some of those. But we went to Disney in Florida for our honeymoon, well, part of our honeymoon last year, and we will go into all of that in much more detail in other videos. We've got quite a few interesting videos planned, but we went to Disney for 10 days as part of our honeymoon, and one of our days at Magic Kingdom we did the after fireworks dessert party, so to be able to watch the fireworks, as you guys all know, the fireworks in Magic Kingdom are incredible. Watch it together. We'd got kind of a little private area, viewing area, which was pretty cool, to get kind of prime position to see everything going on. And then afterwards we got to go and eat a load of cake, which is one of my favourite things to do. So all in all, spending time with my new husband, watching the fireworks and then eating a lot of cake, it's kind of a perfect combination for me.
It was,
Number 3, what non-Disney song reminds you of Disney?
So, like as you said, we did quite a bit of driving around Florida, didn't we? We kind of listen to country music when we're in the summer and when we're in America and Canada. It's not really a thing over here. There is a couple of country stations just starting in the UK now, so if you do like that, it's good that it is starting to get over here. But that summer vibe was really good, and the Blue Tacoma song when we were driving around, that was just it was on quite regularly, wasn't it, on the radio stations we were listening to, and that always makes me think of kind of our honeymoon now.
Nice. Question 4, when was your first Disney visit or trip? So for me, my parents took my sister and I when I was 11, and then for Matt was when we went last year. But actually, to kind of jump in on the previous question, me and my sister regularly talk about when we went over a good few years ago now, when we were much younger. The song of that holiday was definitely Pretty Fly for a White Guy. That song was everywhere on the radio when we were going around Disney. So at the age of 11, learned all the words to that song for sure. And actually Britney Spears had just released her first single, so we soon picked up the lyrics to that as well. So you can tell how many years ago that was now. Question 5 even. Which Disney character would be your best friend?
Yeah, I think Flynn Rider. I think just get us into so much trouble and we just end up doing really dumb stuff, and just getting into great situations. I think I'd definitely be good friends with him. We get up to no good, I'm sure.
What about non-human sidekick?
Non-human sidekick. Probably like Pumbaa, something random like that. Yeah, I think so. That would just be so fun. Again, looking for bugs and just getting to no good. It's pretty much what he does, isn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah. Question 6, which Disney sidekick best matches you? Which Disney sidekick best matches me? I could go for something funny like Dory, and that not got a very good memory. Eel He was my soul character.
Mm.
He's everything about life. Just that he always has friends around, but even if he's a bit glum, he always has lots of friends around to keep him going, which is always nice. Question 7. Who is your favourite Disney princess?
Well, you know I'm a massive Tangled fan. I don't
Yeah.
know why I like that film so much, but I do. So yeah, it's probably going to have to be from Tangled, I'm afraid.
Nice.
Mm.
Question 8. What Disney movie scene always makes you cry? Immediately I think of Up.
Yeah.
The start of that movie just instantly gets you. Instantly brings
It's
it.
really clever how it's at the
tears you
start as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the end, because obviously the end, you normally kind of have that 2/3 way through, don't you? That's
Yeah.
normally the sad point, whereas it gets you right at the start and kind of
Yeah.
blindsides you. So yeah, that was a really good one.
Nice. Question 9. What is your favourite Disney movie?
Well, I think we've already kind of covered that, haven't we? Tangled with Rapunzel, yeah, I think that's definitely my favourite film. Don't know what it is about that one, I just remember it being really, really good the first time I watched it and really impressed how amusing it was. But then, you've also got the classics such as like Lion King. As a kid I remember watching Lion King all the time on VHS.
Question 10. What Disney movie is overrated?
It's a mean question.
It is a mean question. A few years ago, if you'd have asked me that, I would have said Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shoot the messenger.
It
But
was just the hype that surrounded it, wasn't it? That was such a hyped film at the time, wasn't it? And everyone was like, "Oh, you must watch this film."
and I'm quite stubborn, and in that if somebody tells me I have to do something, I'll go out of my way not to do it. So the fact that lots of people were saying, "Oh, Frozen's amazing, you have to watch," I was like, "No,
But it is a great
I'm
film.
not going to watch it." But then we've got a 7-year-old niece, and she was obsessed with Frozen. So needless to say, we looked after her a few times and ended up watching it pretty much on repeat since then. And Frozen, the ride in Epcot's probably one of my favourite rides in Epcot. So yeah, turned the tables on that one. Question 12. What is your favourite Disney song? Or just soundtrack?
Yeah, I think soundtrack would probably be like Moana, because it's such a different soundtrack. It was very very different in the sense that there was English as well as a different language in there, and it was just really, really good. I really like that one. I don't know if there's just one song that I could pick there that I really like. Hakuna Matata's obviously a classic one, isn't it?
See, I immediately thought of Circle of Life.
Oh, really?
Because it's quite monumental.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
What's your least favourite Disney song?
Again, just thinking instantly of Lion King, Scar's song, where it's all kind of like very rhythmic and very dark, and I know that's the intention, but I remember as a kid like really hating that song. I'm pretty sure Jafar has a similar song as well that I really kind of didn't like as a kid.
Yeah. Kind of got on to the next question for me. Question 14. What is your favourite Disney villain? Now, for me, Jafar's my least favourite. Although, I guess looking back, interaction-wise, at Disney, he was a good interaction. I think there was one point he was getting my parents to kind of beg for forgiveness or something strange like that. Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
I know we've kind of spun the question round to who's our least favourite, but we'll come on to who's our favourite, I think. Cruella de Vil, not a good one. Favourite Disney villain though?
I really like Gaston. I just find him a hilarious character, especially in the parks again as a character interaction. Gaston, they always have such fun with that, don't they? You could just tell everybody's waiting to see him and just see what he does, and it's not just about the photo, it's about the interaction as a whole, isn't it? It's really, really good.
What's your favourite classic Disney ride?
Classic Disney ride? Well, like my favourite random classic Disney ride has got to be the Carousel of Progress. Yeah, that is such a random one, and
love that.
Yeah, we got to ride it a few times, and the aircon was amazing inside there as well, so that was very helpful.
Had its benefits.
Yeah.
What's your favourite modern Disney ride? Now, for me, I know what your answer would be.
Yeah.
But for me, probably Soarin'. Really like, I don't know whether you'd class that as a modern Disney ride.
Yeah.
I like Soarin'. I also really like Everest
Okay, yeah.
in Epcot. Not Epcot, Animal Kingdom. Who am I kidding? Yeah, Everest. I do like the kind of high thrill rides, but when you stood there waiting in line, you're kind of thinking, oh, what am I doing? Am I really brave enough for
Don't like the
this?
hype, do you?
Don't like the hype. I also don't like heights that much. But Expedition Everest, we timed it very lucky. I think it had just come back online as such after some maintenance. So we didn't have to wait too long to get into the queue. So I didn't have too long to kind of hype myself up and worry about it. And then we immediately came off and I dragged Matt straight back on. Said, we're doing this again. So we went round twice. And
I remember I was feeling quite sick and I was like, don't tell you you're sick. Don't tell you don't want to do it again. Okay, just go for it. Just go for it.
So yeah, mine would be Everest, which is your favourite ride.
Yeah, probably like Flight of Passage, Pandora. I love the film obviously, and it was just such an incredible experience, you know, as a whole. I know it's quite new, so it's, you know, it's the big, you know, one of the big favourites at the moment. And I think we didn't have to wait long at all.
Again,
you got
timed
us
it
an
very
amazing
lucky.
fast pass to get us on that, didn't you? And yeah, it just worked out perfect. It was a really good experience, so I really enjoyed that one.
Nice. What's your favourite Disney score? So entire films, music.
I think kind of mentioned it already, didn't I, with Moana? I think that's kind of my favourite vibe as something to listen to away from the film. You know, that's such a great soundtrack to listen to.
Again, Lion King's just such a classic.
Yeah.
It's got the new live action movie coming out soon. We're planning our tickets to go and see it.
And Lion King in the West End as well. The music there was just phenomenal, wasn't it? It's so well performed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we had some great seats, didn't we? And just that experience again when it started was just absolutely phenomenal for us.
Yeah, all encompassing and completely engrossing in the performance. Final question.
Okay.
What's your favourite live action Disney film?
Well, there's a lot coming out, isn't there? So I think we've got a lot to look forward to. Again, Lion King is going to be really interesting to see how that kind of. Jungle Book was really good. Again, it was interesting seeing the new voices and, you know, on the classic kind of side of it. So I really like the Jungle Book. It was a good one.
Mine would probably be Beauty and the Beast. I like how they did that.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, it worked quite well. Yeah.
So that's the end of our questions.
Our first video done.
Yeah, exciting.
Yeah.
If you got this far, well done.
So if you can like and subscribe, that'd be really appreciated.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of stuff planned, haven't we? We've got a lot of kind of like money saving towards Disney, because that's our thing, isn't it? We love a bargain.
Yeah.
We love saving money, and we've got some great ideas that we really want to share with you guys and try and help some other people experience some things and save some money at Disney World.
Yeah. Along with kind of, as our channel art says, kind of bringing North America to British shores. We actually lived in Canada for a few years, so we've got lots of experience of kind of living in North America, and we've got there's quite a few kind of restaurants and experiences that have come over this way, so we want to take you along with us as we go and experience some of them, and bring you along and see what you guys think if you've experienced it as well. So again, thank you for coming on this journey along with us, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see you soon, guys.